Hi, everyone. Welcome back. And today I'm going to be going over the Synastry chart between Mel B, the Spice Girl, and Stephen Belafonte by request. And I found some shocking aspects between the two of them. I mean, I've seen some terrible things before, and I always say this just tops the list. But this is definitely one of those charts where it just can't be ignored. And if I had seen this energies between the two of them before they got together, I would have told her, you are really going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to get started. Her point of fortune conjuncts his Nessus and Okada, 0 degrees. And the point of fortune is circle with a cross in the middle, and that's what it looks like. And it has the energies of the mini Jupiter. It'll magnify whatever it touches. And in this case, Nessus, abuse, and his Okada, violence. So this is just a total eruption of abuse and violence by him towards her. And it doesn't get any better. His Aletko, Sedna, Ceres and Psyche conjuncts her descendant, 1 degree, very important angle. Now, Aletko is one of the 3 Greek Furies, and her function was to punish people for doing wrong deeds. Now, in this case, he wanted to punish her. It's holding hands with his Sedna, and that has to do with betrayal. Now, it's also conjuncting Ceres and Psyche. So all of these asteroids are together. Aletko, Sedna, Ceres, and Psyche. And Ceres has to do with unconditional love, and Psyche has to do with soul. So in this case, yes. Did he bring unconditional love into the relationship? Well, as best as he could, because there's other things going on in this chart that I will explain that will make sense. So yes, he did bring soul and love into the relationship, but all of these other asteroids are just overpowering the good things. And there's not many good aspects or energies in this chart to me at all. Now, his Zeus, Sun, and Megaera, the other Greek Fury, is conjuncting her south node at 1 degree. So his Zeus and Sun cheating. And I don't know if there are reports that he did cheat on her or if she knew about it, but right here, I'm going to say I think he did. Because also, his Sun and Zeus are together, and that means he is like, he's aggressive, and he can be angry due to the Megaera asteroid, which is the other Greek Fury, the desire to punish as well. And since it's conjuncting her south node, they were married for 10 years. So during this time, she kind of explained it away. Maybe she blamed herself or just thought that that's just the way that it would get better, or that's just the way he was. But 10 years is a long time. And when I've explained before, whatever energies are conjuncting your south node from the other person, you will tend to feel comfortable with it, or you'll be in denial about it and explain it away. And I think that's what happened here. So Zeus, Sun, and Megaera, aggressive, angry, and also I think that there's cheating involved here as well. His Dolores and Juno conjuncts her Sun and Vertex, and Juno has to do with marriage. So Juno conjuncting her Sun, yes, there was going to be a marriage involved here, and it's also conjuncting her Vertex, guaranteed. But his Dolores is there as well, holding hands with Juno. And Dolores has to do with pain and suffering. So not only did he bring a marriage into this relationship, he also brought her a lot of pain and suffering associated with that connection. Now, his Lucretia conjuncts her IC, and the IC is another really important angle in a synastry chart. It sits at the bottom of the chart, and it's hidden. So the midheaven at the top, whatever conjuncts your midheaven, the general public will see. The energies will be out in the open. But whatever conjuncture I see from the other person, it's hidden and secret, since it's on the cusp of the fourth house, which rules the home and the family. And his Lucretia, that has to do with blackmail and on the extreme side, sexual abuse. So he, strong possibility of not only the violence and abuse, but also in a sexual sort of way. And there was possible blackmailing involved. I don't know what, because it's right there, like I said, at the bottom of the chart. So it's hidden. And speaking of things being hidden, her Calypso conjuncts her Chiron natally. Now, whatever conjuncts your Chiron in your natal chart, that's going to be one of the painful lessons that you learn in life. I've seen this so many times. And it always is validated by the responses I get when I say to someone, your Chiron is conjuncting your Calypso, that would be her. Calypso has to do with things that are hidden, keeping things under the rug. People won't know what is going on because you keep things secret and you hide them. So that is one of the biggest lessons and painful experiences in her life, is keeping things hidden and away from other people knowing what's actually going on. And if I talked to her, I think that she would agree with me. Now, his Swindle and Fox conjuncts her Venus. Fox sees women as sex objects. It can also mean cheating as well. And swindle is there. And swindle has to do with fraudulent behavior, lying, cheating, stealing, and that's all conjuncting her Venus. And that is a very important personal planet as well, because Venus is the planet of love. Now, his Finke and Casanova conjuncts his North Node natally. Whatever conjuncts your North Node in your natal chart, that will be one of the themes in your life. People might remember you by these energies. And in this case, his Finke, disloyalty. Not being forthcoming, not having integrity. And it's holding hands with his Casanova. So he is like the sweet talking sort of ladies' man. And to me, a natural born cheater. Her Casanova conjuncts her North Node as well. And this can also mean cheating as well. And she's got a lot of charisma about her, but she can be disloyal as well. And I think she also cheated on her first husband. Is that what Stephen Belafonte said? Something along those lines. But I think this correlates with that accusation. His Finke conjuncts her North Node and his Casanova and the asteroid Coco. So the theme of that relationship for her, he was disloyal, no integrity, cheating, and I don't know if he was involved in any kind of substance abuse, but the asteroid Coco conjuncting her North Node, that has to do with drug addiction or substance abuse. And speaking of disloyalty, his Sedna conjuncts her descendant. So again, like I said before, that's disloyalty. And that ties back, these tie in together, his Finke and his Sedna. His Mercury conjuncts her Melpomene. And Melpomene has to do with tragedy. So Mercury conjuncting her Melpomene, he probably said to her, "You're just a tragedy. You're like a train wreck." And he was just abusive. So this is the breakdown I have for this tragic relationship, and I wish her well. And that's all I have today, and I hope you enjoyed this interpretation. And if you're interested in hearing about more Synastry charts, hit the subscribe button, and I will be back again soon. Have a nice day.